and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it. Your politicking, I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Shout out to my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl. On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Crowder outside. Paul with it. Phoenix calls timeout. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Three, Smith. Rebound by the Clippers. And it's Powell off the drive. Okogie pulls down the board. Smith outside. Pure from three-point range.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Culver outside. Launches it. And the Suns get another three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Powell for three, and he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Craig on the wing. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For three, Smith gets the three ball to go. Smith's got 6 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Smith with the rebound. The Suns leading. Takes the three. And the Suns get another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Brown. Second chance effort. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
A big round of applause for young Clippers Spirit.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Culver. And that one's long.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Landale. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. The three, Smith. Another three for Phoenix.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Smith. He's got 9. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Culver. Three-pointer, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Brown. Misses in close. Culver outside. There's the 3. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. The drive by man. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And yep, it's good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rejected by Brown. Jackson outside. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possession.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns ahead, leading by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So it's Phoenix now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Okogie's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Craig. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Craig, no good. Clippers trail. Here's Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Craig.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Culver, no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Craig with a steal. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
And he can't hit the second. And here are the Clippers now. 9-point game. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Culver, no good. On the take. Terry's shot is good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
To the inside. Craig uses the glass on the layup. Craig's got 13.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
Pass to Landale. Brown with the steal. There's Terry. From outside, off the mark. The Suns leading. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Pass to Culver. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The shot by Terry, no good. Here's Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Landale. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Good. He's got 6.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Terry. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Terry. Up and in on the layup. And here's Smith. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 7. Here's Culver. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
2 points. That one goes. Smith's got 14 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
jump ball.
Driving in. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And the basket is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Landale. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Terry. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Jarrett Culver. The Suns on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Yep, that one goes.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Another shot. Dives for it. And Craig pulls it down. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Landale. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Count that bucket. And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point lead. They get it back. Back to Smith. Deflected. The Clippers call timeout. Well, you look at Jarrett Culver. What a contribution.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Okogie.
Josh Okogie.
Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. The drive by Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Here's Okogie. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Okogie's got 14 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break. Working as a team to create easy opportunities.
.152 left in the third. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 16.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Suns leading. Here's Okogie. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
LA timeout.
Jackson with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Welcome to the floor, your Clippers.
Here's Brown. He's got 14. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
The Clippers trail. George for 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul shot is off. And the Clippers with the ball. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Booker can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Suns on top, up by 3.
The Suns, 82.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here are the Suns now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now the Clippers with it. It's a 3-point game. Leonard on the take. Soft touch off the glass.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
For 3, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 4. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Definitely. But this is the time when you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Booker's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Leonard attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
He launched that one from way outside.
3 points.
Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo. Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
And if Kawhi's going to do this, add the sizzle to the steak, he is going to be unstoppable.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And Paul gets it to go.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. It's Covington on the wing. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Robert Covington, we see you, big fella. We see you.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Out to Bridges. Back to Ayton. 5 on the clock.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Here's Booker to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take... Two from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
The 3, Booker. And Wall pulls it down. And stolen by Booker. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Crowder, that's good.
A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before. Understands the importance of momentum.
George, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Wall on the take. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Here's Booker. It's blocked. And they recover it. Zubac with the steal. George with it. And it's Paul picking him up. George, right side. Tries again. Up and over Crowder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
The drive by Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
There's no one better to make decisions down the stretch than CP3, working his way to the line in a tight game.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Here's George. Oh, he nails it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Back to Booker. Fades and shoots. And he drills the triple.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
And George launches it from deep. The three won't fall. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close.
Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin', ballin'.
Tanner talk for. You know, this don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. What I am today. Butcher coming. This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catch it. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last you. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash, admit it. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna track living. And I would've one who knew that after and I still be casual, spending mil plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side still in me, my ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. Did so much to me, I could never live civilly. I can never without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work I put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go. About time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is. When I show up. I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring. God was crying, lightning struck.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
They get the rebound. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Covington. He can't get that one. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Leonard missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
And the rejection by Ayton.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Wall. Will it go? It's good.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots.
Paul George.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Clippers grab the miss. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Covington from the arc. And they'll get another chance. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Leonard. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Suns lead by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Terry. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now Terry, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ayton. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Here's Ayton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Wall. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Terry. Pass to Zubac. Covington in the corner. Wall wide open. Off target from outside. Shoots from the right block. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul with the bucket.
Laser focus by CP3. Look, takes the contact and still delivers the nail.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And that one's good, Ayton.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Leonard. Here's Terry. Inside. Zubac. Some solid defense from Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Stolen by Zubac. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Suns leading by 8. Bridges, right side. Reverse. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Zubac. Outside, Wall. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
A nice shot by Culver.
And looking good there from distance. Culver fundamentally sound with his jumper.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your son, Jack Landale.
Jackson looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Near the three-point line. And it's Booker. That one's good from the corner.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G.A., the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
From the arc, takes a three. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. Right wing. Outside, George. Pocket 6. Three-pointer. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Kicks it out to Booker. From the top of the key. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now, here is Smith. Over in the corner. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Culver's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns. Here's George.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Clippers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the Clippers making a change here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Paul George.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Now Culver. He's got 6.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Here's Craig. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Jackson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Landale. Culver with it. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Stolen by George. On the wing, Jackson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now, here is Smith. It's stolen by Brown. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Suns lead by 11. Pass to Landale. Down low. Here's Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Landale with the bucket. Landale's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
A 3 from Morris. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's a Kogi. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Booker. Money from the wing. Booker's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now, here's Covington. Booker pulls it in.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 12.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Terry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Terry. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Covington. And here's Leonard from 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Now here's Leonard. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Back to Leonard. Into the lane. Outside, Wall. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard with no one around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now here's Paul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Taking 2 shots.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is usually one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Here's George. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Right side, George. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges, right side. Tries again. Paul outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. No good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's hauled in by the Suns. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's 9 points for Mikal Bridges. With 1 on the clock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Suns on top, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Suns lead by 20. Smith on the wing. Now, here's Culver. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Craig. Covington with the steal. Terry looking over the floor. And here's Leonard. Back to Terry. Covington with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Covington's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Craig, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And that one, good. Phoenix leading by 19. Out to the wing. That's tipped. Wall with the steal. Leonard with the ball. Culver covering.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. The wide open look here for Terry. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Smith. Over in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Suns lead by 16.
Shooting off the catch is about confidence. There, Culver demonstrating how it's done. Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Fade away. Another three for Phoenix.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Here's Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
Booker draws the double. Smith wide open. He fires. Another three for Phoenix.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Offensive rebound. From deep. Wall. No good on that one.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Pass to Craig. Three-pointer. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Terry with it. Culver covering. Here's Leonard. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Back to Craig. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Coming on the floor.
On defense, the Clippers. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Covington with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And they took charge when it counted and be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep 3-ball there.
And Leonard stays with it.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Pass to Craig. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. And too long on the shot. For three, Booker. A wide open look here for Craig. Can't get it to fall. And
reminded all the times my brother told me that I'm finding the more I grow, the more y'all seem to stay the same. Don't even know the rules, but yet y'all trying to play the game. And ain't it shameful how you blame for giving birth to a baby that took two to make? Coward, you a fake. How you gonna look in your son's face and turn your back? They gon' start another family, dog. What type of is that? She said it's okay. Rubbed my head and told me to relax. Like she was recording tracks. Said, I know you want to change the world, but for the night, please, just reach over and hit the lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. Lights, please.
On the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice? Knowing you could, ain't nobody by your side. I know cap lie came from